Oh.
Okay, so hi.
Hi.
So the book I'm reading right now is The Hate You Give. I'm really enjoying it. The characters, there's a lot of detail about the characters, and that kind of just makes the dialogue a lot better. And the way the author writes them, I just really enjoy reading it. And one of the pieces, um, the we're supposed to share pages. Right? I said this page is. Uh, I cannot right now. I can't stand up, or otherwise I'll say something or do something really stupid, like punch her. I need to, yeah, I say, and that's all I can, and start for the door. But Maya grabs the tail of my cardigan. Whoa, whoa! You guys haven't worked this out yet, she says. Maya, I say as calmly as possible. Please let me go. I cannot talk to her. Did you really just hear what she said? Are you serious right now? Haley says, asks, what's wrong with saying his life matters too? His life matters more. My voice is gruff and my throat is tight. That's the problem. That was just a little piece of dialogue that I really liked, and that just seems real. Yeah, and then I'll share another page that I just thought was real and kind of like is the heart of this book. She says, I was at Big D's party. Like I said, at Williams, Williamson, I'm cool by default because I'm black. I can go out there and do a silly dance move that I made up, and everyone will think it's a new thing. White people assume that all black people are experts on trends and stuff. There's no way in hell I'd try to do that at a Garden Heights party, though. You make a fool out of yourself one time, and that's it. Everyone in the neighborhood will know, and no one will forget. And yeah, that was just another piece that I thought the characters like personal opinion seemed real and seems like a real person.
I agree. In my book, I like connecting onto your like the realness in the book. The book basically, I'm not gonna read like this part because it's really long, but basically, in a nutshell, it talks about like their friendship and like what they've all been through, and then it said, um, when my family decided to move here for good, it was a dream come true. The summer was a warm up for the fun that we were going to have in high school. But then, at the beginning of August, Rennie finally convinced her mom to let her get a nose job. I never thought that she had a bad nose, but once Rennie pointed out the bump on her ridge, I saw it too. When the bandages came off and the scars healed, she was the one who decided we had to be cool in high school. Kat said it was dumb, and Randy got pissed, and they had one of their blow-ups. I expected it to be over within a few days, the way their fights usually were. But in a week later, Randy was still pissed. She said Kat was immature. She didn't get it. She'd hold us back. We didn't drop Kat right away. We did our back to school shopping together off island like we planned. We went to the movies for Kat's birthday, but Rennie made a big deal about sitting next to me so we could share snow caps, and that was awkward. So I thought that was like real because like as you get older, like even the strongest friendships that you thought you had could like one small thing could happen, and like you could like totally hate that person. I thought that was like something really true.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of my book too. They have she deals with like her friends and like the fights they have, and they like both of them seem like they could happen in real life. Are we doing the other questions? Are we
Sure.
just, like, are we supposed to?
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, okay. Usually when I'm picking out books, I just do what my friends recommend or my teachers, and sometimes I'll just get books from my sister's room, and a book that I recently read that I just found in her room. Well, I mean, she lets me borrow them, and I'm just stealing them. Was Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, or Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. It was really good, and she recommended it to me. I wasn't completely sure about it. I've never heard about it before, but it turned out to be a really good book, and yeah, I really liked it. How do you find your books?
A way I find my books is I get recommendations from people, especially teachers, but I'm very picky about my books. So I usually I if a book looks interesting, I judge books by their cover all the time.
Same.
Then I'll like read the blurb, and then that seems interesting. I might like scan through it really quickly, and then I like decide. It's like a process. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, So yeah, a book that it was really important to me growing up was the Harry Potter books, because when I was first reading them, my family would read them with me. That was just something to bond over, and then they also kind of just like helped me become a better reader because I was starting to read chapter books, and I got really into like big long series. Yeah. What books did you really like?
I did really like Harry Potter. I agree with you. The book I chose was the one and only Ivan.
Oh yeah, that was a good book.
I really liked that book. Like everybody was reading it, so I was like, okay, I'll like see. And I read it, and I really liked it. I really liked the characters and how like mature the book was, even though it's like aimed for like a younger grade. So like when I read it, like in I think third grade it was kind of like calming, and I really liked how it had like the little pictures just to add something, but not like take up too much space.
Yeah, no, I remember like an important part of that book was that like the different characters, did they, or I don't know, that it was just kind of written from the point of view of Ivan, and I hadn't read a book like that before that book. Yeah, what book do you want to read next?
I'm not really sure since I just started this book. A book that really that really interests me is it's a memoir written about a girl who's she's famous, and her parents got like they were illegal immigrants, and they got like one day they got caught, and it seems really interesting. I've like started the book before, but I really want to finish it.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to read The Outsiders. I don't know a lot about it. I just know a lot of people like it. My friends have told me about it, and so has my family. So, kind of want to read that. Yeah, and when I was younger, I would read like a lot more than I do now, just because I had more free time and like books were faster, so I just like speed through them. I can't read as much now, but I still like to read. And in fourth grade, I read like remember Miss Delaney had like the reading contest.
Oh
It
yeah.
was something like 50 books within 3 months. And I think she was really surprised that I did it in like a month. I read so many books, and then I got a gift card, and that kind of just inspired me to read more. Yeah.
I think it's like there are certain like motivations that can really impact like what you do. Like for example, like the reading contest could made you read like 50 books in a month. And like what you were saying, like the summer reading, like you had to read 5 books, and then we got like ice cream.
Yeah.
Like it was super easy. You just had to like open a book. It took like an hour to do all 5.
Yeah.
But like now it takes like a couple days to like really like get to know a book or like read it, because it's like harder to take in.
Yeah. Yeah, I still like reading for fun, but like I need to make sure it's a good book that I like, because I don't want to get invested in it and then like not really like it, because they take me a couple days to read, so I don't want to like read something I'm not enjoying. And then also when I have to read, because I don't get to like choose my books as much as I used to, because we read stuff for class, I still like make sure that I'm enjoying the book.
So I read, or something that I think is important, like for reading in the future, is because it can still help you it can still inform you. Like books can give you like information. It's also like really nice to like immerse yourself in like a book. It feels good, like you can kind of like get away from. And reading is like an important part of many possible career paths, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just for like college and high school, I want to be able to like read fluently, I guess. And not have any trouble when I have to read something for class. Yeah, well, yeah.